Hello, my name is Alba Pagliaccio. I am a student of Pedagogy Career in National and Foreign Languages, and today I'm going to apply the SAAC summary strategy. So let's start. First, it's important to know what is a summary. A summary is a reduced and synthesized exposition of the more relevant ideas of the original text. To make a summary, we need to be precise and use our own words. Yeah. The strategy that I choose calls SAAC strategy. This acronym means state, assign, action, and complete. State. In this part, we must write the name or title of the book or the history that we are going to summarize. In the assign, we need to write the author's name. In action, we must write what the author is doing. For example, state or suggest. Yeah. In the next part, we need to write the summary. All the main information that we find in the text. Here is the text that I'm going to summarize. The title is Family and Coronavirus. How do we deal with our children? This new experience that we are living challenges us greatly as parents. It forces us to think of new routines and find more creative strategies to accommodate ourselves in this new reality. Many times we feel overwhelmed because there are many concerns that we have as adults. Some of them are for our health, the health of our family, economic security, and the various social circumstances that surround us. This generates uncertainty, fear, and negative feelings. But just as this mobilizes us and influences us, it also influences our children. Clearly, there will be differences according to the age and personalities, but in general, it's also difficult for children to understand what is happening. It will depend on the translation that we adults make of this reality. If this is life with a lot of fear and anxiety, or if we turn it into an opportunity to share and strengthen bonds. Many of us, the first thing we do when we wake up is watch the news, counting the numbers of deaths and contagious. We listen to blaring audios about the dangers lurking around us and talk about how we worry about our early loved ones and their isolation. Discussion arises about the economic consequences this is having, and our children are silent witness listening in. Let's be careful with the information that reaches our children. Let's generate spaces for dialogue to use to see what they understand and what their fears are. Let's be empathetic with them, with what they feel. Let's not minimize their experience. Let us try to share moments and exclusive encounter with each one of them. Everyone needs to feel watched and listened to, no matter their age. Let's establish routines since they order us and give us security. Let us be flexible with those that at this moment are not so necessary. Propose activities in which everyone participates, such as household chores, in which all members of the family should help, including the youngest ones. Depending on their age, each one can take on different responsibilities. This will not only relieve the adults, but it will also make the children feel valuable to see that he or she is trusted. Let's try to keep them in social contact with their grandparents, with their cousins, with their friends. It's good and recommend that we share moments with the people we love, even if it's through a screen. It was written by Schmidt 2020. Okay. This is how the strategy was applied. But in this case, this is a process. Summarize is a process, okay? First, we need to read carefully all the text. Then we need to underline the main words, the keywords, and the main ideas that we find. Then with these underlined words, we need to paraphrase and use our own words, but we need to keep the author's idea. Okay, in the SAAC strategy, as I said before, the first part is the state. Here we must write the title. In this case, is family and coronavirus. How do we deal with our children? Then assign. Here we write the author's name. In this case, is Barbara Smith. In action part, we need to write what the authors try to express. In this case, I consider that is a suggestions. Okay. Here is the summarized text, and let's read it. Okay. This new reality that we are living due to the coronavirus can generate a lot of worries, uncertainty, fear, and negative feelings that influence us as adults and our children. Our environment is flooded with news and conversations about the different negative effects of COVID-19. All this information is absorbed by our children, for whom it's complex to understand depending on the age and personality. For this reason, it's necessary to promote communication, to be empathetic with their feelings, to generate spaces of healthy coexistence where everyone participates. Another important factor that should be promoted is social contact, even if it's through technological tools. This is how these moments of anxiety and uncertainty can become an opportunity to share and strengthen family bonds. Smith, 2020. And this is the summary. As you can see, we paraphrase and we just take the more important information of all the text. I chose the SAAC strategy because it helps us to condense the most relevant information by leaving out the redundant words. Here it is the bibliography, and thank you very much for your attention.